In this chapter, in this video, we are going to see second chapter of geography, that is land, soil, water, natural vegetation, and wildlife. Land, soil, water as the resources which belongs to the abiotic resources and are most important resources, where the natural vegetation and wild resources come under biotic resources. Entire biotic or abiotic, both types of resources are exhaustible in nature. So judicial use of these resources has to be there for enhancing their longevity. Land. Land is among the most important natural resources. Land covers about 30% of the total area of the Earth's surface. 90% of the world's population occupies only 30% of the land area. The remaining 70% of the land is either sparsely populated or uninhabited. The land is unevenly inhabited due to the various factors of land and climate, water, fertility of soil, etc. Normally, the sparsely populated or uninhabited areas are because of rugged topography, steep slopes of the mountains, low-lying areas, and susceptible to be waterlogging, desert areas, and thickly forested areas. The densely populated areas of the world has plains, river valleys, and have suitable land for agriculture. The availability of rich and fertile land make it suitable for living, and the huge population resides on it. Mineral richness, water resources, fertility of the soil, and good topographical conditions are important. Land uses. Uses refers to the use of the land for a different purpose, such as agriculture, forestry, mining, building houses, roads, setting up of industries, etc. Factors affecting the land use are of two kinds: physical factors and human factors. Physical factors includes topography, soil, climate, availability of water. Human factors includes population and technology. On the basis of ownership, land can be classified as private and community land. Private land is owned by the individual or family members and is used for the personal purposes like house in a private land. Community land is also owned by the community or a for common use, can be used by anyone in the society, like collection of the fodder, fruits, nuts, or medical herbs. These community lands are also called common property resources. The land demand for the land by people is growing, but the availability of the land is limited. The vast changes in the land use pattern shows the cultural changes in the society. Land degradation, landslides, soil erosion, desertification are the major threats to the environment because of the expansion of the agriculture and construction activities. Fertile land is exploited more and led to the barrenness if not utilized judicially. The over exploitation of mineral resources also make the soil vulnerable to be degraded. Conservation of land resources. Growing population and their ever-growing demand has led to the large-scale destruction of forest cover, and arable land has been created a fear of losing their natural resource. The present rate of degradation of land must be checked. The common methods used to conserve land resources are afforestation, land reclamation, regulated use of chemical pesticides and fertilizer, and check on the overgrazing. By making rules related to soil and land conservation, and making the farmers educated regarding the negative aspects of overgrazing and overutilization of fertilizers, the government can play an active role to preserve the soil and land. Next topic, it is soil. Soil is a thin layer of the grainy substance covering the surface of the earth. Soil is made up of organic matter, minerals and weathered rocks found on earth. It takes hundreds of years to form few centimeters of soil. Soil profile refers on the layered structure which spread over the parent rock on to the top soil surface. Four layers of soil profile are: first layer topsoil with humus and vegetation, second one layer subsoil with sand, third one second one slit and clay also, third one layers weathered rock materials, fourth one parent rock. In different geographic regions, different soils can be observed. Various geoclimatic regions make the soil distinction and varied fertility of the soil occurs. Different types of soils are suitable for particular type of crops. Factors of soil formation. The major factors of soil formation are the nature of the parent rock and the climatic factors. The other factors of the soil formation are the topography, role of organic materials and time taken for the composition of the soil formation. Parent rock determines the color, texture, chemical properties, minerals, contents and permeability of the soil. Relief determines the altitude and the slope and the accumulation of soil. Flora, fauna and microorganism affects the rate of the humus formation in soil. Climate determines the temperature and the rainfall which influence the rate of weathering and humus in the process of soil formation. Time determines the thickness of soil profile. It takes hundreds of years to make just 1 centimeter of soil. Soil formation is not the result of only a single factor mentioned above. In fact, it is the mixture of all the geoclimatic factors available. The presence of microorganisms also play a very important role in the soil nutrient cycle and mineral balance. Degradation of soil and conservation measures. The major threats to soil erosion and depletion. The human being and natural factors are responsible for degradation of soil. Deforestation, overgrazing, overuse of chemical fertilizer and pesticide, rainwater in landslides, flood are the factors which led to the soil degradation. Soil conservation refers to the protection and efficient use of soil and preservation of soil resources. Mulching is the method in which the bare ground between the plants is covered with a layer of organic matter like a straw. It helps to retain soil moisture. Counterbarries is the method in which the stones, grass, soil are used to build barriers along counters. Trenches are made in front of them to collect water. The terrace farming steps or the terrace are made on the steep slopes so that flat surfaces are available to grow crops. It reduces the surface runoff and soil erosion. The intercropping, different crops are grown at alternative rows and sown at different times to protect soil from rain vanish. Counter ploughing is the process ploughing parallel to the counters of a hill slopes to form the natural barrier to stop water from flowing down to the slopes. Shelter belts are the rows of the trees planted to check the wind movement to protect soil cover. Mixture farming and crop rotation are also some of the methods to improve fertility of soil. Excessive use of fertilizers is also a cause of soil degradation and lead the loss of fertility of soil. Use of high yield crops variety is also a major cause of concern. Next topic, it is water. Water is a vital, renewable natural resource. Three-fourths of the Earth's surface is covered with water. Therefore, it is called water plants. Ocean water is saline and not fit for human consumption, whereas fresh water accounts only 2.7% of the total water available. Only 1% of the fresh water is available and fit for human use and is found as groundwater, rivers, lakes, etc. Fresh water is most precious substance on earth. It can neither be added or nor subtracted from earth. Water is used for agriculture, industries, generating electricity through reservoirs of dams, etc. The major cause of water shortage are increasing population, resign demands of for the food and cash crops, increasing urbanization and raising standards of living. Water is available through the water cycle, which is constant movement from ocean to atmosphere and back to ocean through precipitation. Misuse or overexploitation led to scarcity of water and judicial use by every individual is necessary. Government had water conservation laws and has made laws against pollution of water. Proper implementation is needed for the hour. Problems of water availability. There is water shortage in many regions of the world. It may be a consequence of various of seasonal or annual precipitation, or the scarcity is caused by overexploitation and contamination of water sources. Countries located in climatic zones are most susceptible to droughts and face great problem of water scarcity. Global warming and high pace of industrialization also led to the rise of concern against clean water availability. Conservation of water resources. The major problem of today's world is shortage of clean and adequate water resources. Steps should be taken to conserve water. Water is renewable resources but its overuse and pollution make it unfit for use. Sewage, agriculture chemicals and industrial waste pollute the water with nitrate, metals and pesticides. Forest and other vegetation cover slow the surface runoff and replenish underground water. Water harvesting methods can be used to serve surface runoff. Canals used for irrigation should be properly checked for water losses through seepage and evaporation. Rainwater harvesting is a process of collecting rainwater from rooftops and directing it to the appropriate locations where it is stored for future use. Recycling plants should be installed to conserve water and to stop wastage. Better irrigation facilities should be developed to conserve water. We will continue next day with the next topic.